Good evening. It's Steve here. Another installment of what kind of beer I'm going to drink tonight. Anyway, first up, dad joke. You know what the difference between the bird flu and the swine flu is? The bird flu requires a tweetment, and the swine flu requires an ointment. Bad joke. Anyway, new hat I bought the other day while I was up in Canada. I actually got three really kind of cool hats. This here, this is the U.S. Army Air Corps, just right at the from like 1919 till like early 1942. This was the markings on all U.S. Army Air Corps aircraft. In 1942, the red dot there was eliminated to eliminate confusion with Japanese aircraft in the Pacific Theater of Operations. So it's just a little history lesson. And if I remember correctly, yellow was a training aircraft prior to the war. I could be wrong on that. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote that. Anyway, little history lesson there. I like aircraft. So the other two are also aircraft related. So you'll see those in the next couple of weeks here. Okay, tonight, this is from Crux Brewing. It's the 2021 Banish series. It's Tough Love. It's barrel-aged Imperial Stout. Crux Fermentation Project, brewed in Bend, Oregon. And this was bottled on, it's coming up on a birthday. It's almost a year old. The 30th of October, 2021. Anyway, I picked it. Good Lord. It's Imperial Stout brewed with blackstrap molasses and spices aged in Kentucky bourbon barrels. Our ninth vintage of the annual favorite. This year's Tough Love remains true to the form. Banished to select bourbon barrels under controlled conditions for nearly a year, rich overtones of dark roasted malt, oak smoked wheat, malted rye give way to delicate notes of velvety chocolate, vanilla, and dried cherries. I don't know if I'll taste all that, but we'll see. Anyway, this is 14% alcohol. Goodness gracious, I didn't realize that. I trust this is fancy. It has a wax seal on it, so, but this should work. I think I've done this before. Maybe. I may have to do something. Hang on. I got to go do something here. Just. Yeah, it'll take just a second to get up under this cap here. Yeah. Wow, that's pretty thick on this. Normally I can usually just take a little chunk right off of it. This one's really, really thick this time though. Anyway, let's give this a shot here. Maybe I can get it to work this time. No, it's not. I got to get the heavy duty one. Let's try this one here and see what this one does. This is a little bit heavier duty than that. Oh, yeah, this isn't even doing anything either. Boy, this is definitely a lot more wax on it than I thought. I've gotten these wax bottles occasionally, and usually it's really quick. You just get a good notch up under it, but this wax is a lot thicker than the other one is, than the other ones have been. So, yeah, there we go. Wow, this really is a thick coat of wax on this one. Like I said, usually I can almost always just get a good peel and it pops right off. Maybe it's probably because it's cold this time. Sometimes I let them warm up a little bit before I get them out. And this one's just really thick. My gosh, they really wax this one up pretty hard. Wow. Wow, this has really got a mound of wax on it. I got something else I'll get it with. Hang on. Wanted it out cheap. Okay, I actually had to get a pretty hard knife to actually get this unsealed, so this was definitely a tougher one than normal. The wax is actually quite a bit thicker on this one, so here we go now. Let's crack this puppy up now. I think we're good to go now. Okay, well, we got the lid off of it. You can see the wax was pretty thick on that. It was really a thick coating of wax, much more than normal, than what I'm normally used to. Anyway, wow. Okay. Oh my gosh, that's a pretty that's a pretty good head on that. Okay, we're gonna put the cap back on this here so it seals it up nicely. Okay, that's all sealed up. Okay, boy, this is a long one tonight. I wasn't expecting all that little bit of a hassle right there. Anyway, let's give this a test sip, see what we got here. Yeah, not for 14%. I'm definitely not getting. It's a little hint of alcohol, but it's not slamming you in the grab you by the throat and shake you around a couple times kind of thing. It's pretty good. It's actually really good. Got a little sweetness to it. What they were talking about here. I don't know the rye and stuff. It's definitely got a nice sweet. Definitely the cherry. I actually kind of taste that. That's kind of surprising. That's not always something evident in beer. I usually taste chocolate more than I will cherry, but yeah, that's definitely there's a little vanilla in there. I'm not really getting the chocolate in it, but that's really good. Again, and then there's like a little just at the very end, almost like that's probably one of the roasted the roasted malt or something. There's something like almost like a hint of coffee or something in there. It's really interesting. Again, though, for something that's 14% alcohol, it doesn't really have that bourbon barrel aged taste that some beers you get, which will really, you're like, wow, that's like a big bottle of bourbon. It's not. This is really good. So here it is again. This is Tough Love. If you find this, usually it comes in a big bottle. I happen to find this one at, I think I found this at Lacey Liquor is where I found this one at. Normally they're big bottles, so this is kind of interesting having a smaller one. This is really good. So if you find this, definitely grab one and share it with a couple of friends. It's really a good one. So anyway, it's Thursday because Friday I got some stuff going on. I can't do anything. Last week the Canada trip was really fun. Victoria is a great city. If you ever get a chance to go up to Victoria, go there. A lot of fun, a lot of good beers up there. So definitely go check it out up there. I hope you all have a great weekend and happy beer day. Cheers.